Our playoff march was stalled last night as the Toronto Maple Leafs somehow managed to lose 6-2 to a lousy team like Philadelphia. And they had Michael Leighton in net, who was let go by the worst team in the league, the Carolina Hurricanes, and we had Jonas Gustafsson, which should have been enough, but for some reason, he just couldn't get the job done. But I'm wondering if it's mostly because of the team in front of him, because the Leafs looked like they were dead tired from that win against the Florida Panthers on Tuesday night. And our power play was brutal, and our penalty kill was just as brutal. I mean, Daniel Briere scored on our first penalty kill, and he scored 15 seconds into it. And then there's Daniel Carcillo, who made Luke Schenn and Thomas Kaberle look like a bunch of Habs defensemen or Senators defensemen and sidestepped them and scored on the monster. And neither of them looked like they were prepared to stop him. I mean, it did look like they were asleep. I just don't understand, because the same team that beat the Florida Panthers on Tuesday night just didn't show up in Philadelphia. Which leaves Leaf fans like me wondering what happened. But I mean, I am really upset. I know I'm not showing my usual anger self, but I just try not to do that anymore, because it just makes me look really, really bad. Although I probably once in a while will do it if the Leafs lose really badly in the game that we have to win, like this game right now. Like, I won't lie, I was angry. I got angry when Daniel Carcillo scored on us. I got angry when Briere scored 2 goals on us. So, well, what can I say? We just gotta make sure that we're wide awake and well prepared to face Buffalo and beat them for the first time this season. I'm well aware that the Toronto Maple Leafs have injuries like Mike Komisarek, Wayne Primeau, Mikhail Grabovski, who don't think will be playing with the Kostitsins in Belarus in the Olympics, but oh well. Now, speaking of the Olympics, I just have one question. Why is it that on Team Canada, the roster does not show any Toronto Maple Leaf players on the roster? Because we have Canadian players who are good enough to make the roster. Like, I know people will probably laugh at me if I suggest Matt Stajan, but I mean people like Boschman. Well, maybe this is a question left to Leaf Spacers. Maybe they can answer, because I really don't know. Now, until after Friday, go Leafs go, because we gotta play Buffalo, which we have to beat, and we also have to play Pittsburgh, which we have to beat. And I gotta remind you guys, we are playing the worst team in the league next week, so I expect the Leafs to actually play like a Stanley Cup winning team, like I'm hoping they were going to be able to do so all year long. But I don't know, maybe we'll have to make it to the Stanley Cup Finals after making 8th spot. But we have 3 months to make sure that we get into the playoffs, and I am confident that the Toronto Maple Leafs will make the playoffs, and I am confident that Brian Burke will trade away the players who are stopping us from making the playoffs and bring in some players who will help us make the playoffs. If not, then maybe we can just get draft picks and sign a lot of free agent forwards in the off season. And I don't think Vesa Toskala is going to be back next season, so I have a question for you guys. I am wearing Vesa Toskala's jersey right now. If Toskala is let go, which Leaf jersey should I be able to get? Because I kind of want to get somebody good. I was thinking Mike Komisarek, just to annoy the Habs fans who live in Toronto, or as I like to call them, traitors. Anyhow, until after Friday night, or until after Saturday night, or should I say Sunday morning, go Leafs go!